Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central, cheers. Cheers to the Premier League. It's been an absolute remarkable season and I am over the moon. This Norwich City team have been absolutely incredible and what a fantastic season it's been for Norwich. We've played some beautiful football and it's been absolutely remarkable. I'm just absolutely over the moon. Norwich City have secured Premier League football with 5 games to spare. 5 games to spare. That is absolutely ridiculous. And at the start of the season, particularly after the first few games, very few people would have predicted just how good Norwich City have been. This Norwich City team deserve all the plaudits from all the players, the manager, the staff, everyone behind the scenes. This Norwich City team have been absolutely electric, and I'm over the moon. And although we lost today, I don't care. Look, regardless of the result today, we knew that even if we beat Bournemouth, we couldn't be crowned as champions. We'd have to beat Watford on Tuesday night. And regardless, if we beat Watford on Tuesday night, Norwich City are crowned champions of the Championship with 3 games to spare. So that doesn't change anything. And I'm still absolutely over the moon. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below on the comment section. What a remarkable season it's been. I'm looking forward to Tuesday night where Norwich City can become champions. And for me, I don't care. Well done for Bournemouth. Well done for getting your 3 points. I hope Ben Pearson's okay. But yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon. And this Norwich City team deserve to be in the Premier League. And on Tuesday night, I'm sure we're going to be champions. And when you get a red card early on in the game, and look, I'll get into the video, just my thoughts on the red card. It almost makes it a nothing game when you get a red card so early on. You can almost draw the line under the sand, because when you get a red card when you get a red card so early on in a game, it's very hard to win a game of football. It's almost like a nothing game in a way, and it's not a real. This loss is not a fair reflection on how Norwich have been all season, because playing with 10 men is so difficult, particularly a team of Bournemouth's quality. But I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. For me, it's all positivity, it's all good vibes. Norwich City are in the Premier League and I'm absolutely over the moon. And on Tuesday night, Norwich City can be crowned champions of the Championship. Wow. Hopefully with 11 men. Norwich City started this game on fire. The first 10 minutes was remarkable. The way we moved the ball, it was brilliant. And obviously in our last game at Carrow Road, we beat Huddersfield 7-0. And some of the football we played in that game was some of the best you've ever seen from the Championship. And we started the game on the front foot tempo. We scored just 4 minutes in through the Championship's best player, Emi Buendia. What a goal it was from the back line. Norwich City have all season from the back line have built out from the back. No particular long balls, playing our style, playing that pattern of play. And it's a really, really good goal. Cantwell picks it up, moving the ball sideways, and then suddenly we beat Bournemouth's high press, and Kenny McLean's driving at that, driving into the Bournemouth half. He lays it off to Teemu Pukki 20 yards out, and Pukki, it's world-class centre-forward play from Teemu Pukki, the GOAT. Absolutely brilliant. Holds the ball up, waits for Emi Buendia's run, a lovely back heel to lay it off to Emi Buendia, and Emi Buendia slots it in. It's a magical goal. That's Emi Buendia's 13th goal of the Championship season. He's got them, but it's not his goal scoring run, it's the amount of assists he makes. It's a chance created. He is a fantastic footballer, Emi Buendia. And we played really well in that first 10 minutes. And then the red card decision. And I don't think it was a red card. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section, particularly some Bournemouth fans as well. Was it a red card? The commentators certainly didn't seem to think it was a red card, and neither do I. And Ben Pearson, it's a really, really dirty challenge from him. And I was laughing at the interview with Ben Pearson where he said his mum doesn't watch his football games because he's such a dirty player. It was a really dirty challenge. It was a 50-50 ball between him and Giannoulis. Ben Pearson comes up with his studs, and when I was watching it, I thought immediately it was going to be a yellow or red card for Ben Pearson, because he comes flying in with his studs up. So dangerous from him. Giannoulis has to move his foot, otherwise he's going to get a season-ending injury. So Giannoulis moves his foot to the right, it catches Ben Pearson's knee, and then Ben Pearson goes for a roll. Wait a minute. Goes for a roll. I haven't seen so many rolls before. It was absolutely remarkable from Ben Pearson. Really, really should consider an acting career from the guy. And then Giannoulis gets a red card. I think the referee thinks he stamps on him. It's not a stamp. For me, it's a really harsh red card. And when you get a red card early on in the game like that, it kind of ruins the game. And Bournemouth have a lot of the ball and put the ball in the back of the net in the 20th minute. Janjuma, who's the best player on the pitch, and maybe someone Norwich could potentially look at in the summer transfer window if Bournemouth don't get promoted. Lovely run from him, puts it into the net, and Dominic Solanke decides to put a touch on it, and he's in an offside position, so the goal's ruled out. But Norwich defended really well in the first half. I think we always knew Bournemouth were gonna score. I mean, Bournemouth have won 5 games in a row. They're the informed team in the division, and they're battling for playoffs. So it was kind of inevitable. But that first half was a really good defensive display, and obviously ruined from the referee's decision, in my opinion. In the second half, Bournemouth get an early goal, and some of the goals, just when it's not your night, it's not your night. I mean, the Bournemouth player has a shot, it deflects off Andrew Omobamidele, it deflects off Tim Krul, and then Sam Surridge puts it in the back of the net. But wait, the linesman puts his flag up, and you're thinking, that the goal's not going to stand. And you don't see this often. The referee runs over to the linesman, consults the linesman, and then overrules the decision. When do you see that? When do you see referees overrule the linesman's decision? Sam Surridge did look just about onside, so maybe it was the right decision, but yeah, it was an interesting one. And the referees probably got quite a few decisions wrong on the night, but maybe they got that one right. And then Bournemouth made it 2-1 a few minutes later, and Danjuma, as I said, if Bournemouth don't get promoted, and I'm sure a lot of Norwich City fans are going to hope Bournemouth don't get promoted, particularly maybe Ben Pearson. Danjuma is certainly a man they should consider. Beautiful goal from him, cuts inside, beating Max Aaron's 25 yards out, and a fantastic strike into the top corner. What a strike from the Bournemouth man, and it's 2-1. Just before that, though, Buendia had a golden opportunity. Norwich City, with 10 men for the most of the game, have to play with a lot of the players behind the ball and hope for counter-attacks. And they got one opportunity for Remy Buendia. It lands him 20 yards out. A lovely strike, and it goes just wide of the post. Really unlucky for Remy Buendia. And then Bournemouth went up the other end and made it 2-1. Timu Puki comes off, Todd Cantwell comes off, Remy Buendia comes off. Clearly, Daniel Farke is saving his main men for the big game on Tuesday night, where, as I say, Norwich City can be crowned champions of the Championship, which will be remarkable. And then I'm sure, fingers crossed, Tuesday night there'll be a proper party. But regardless, I'm sure Norwich City are going to have a party when they are crowned champions, because I'm sure it's going to happen. But yeah, Bournemouth made it 3-1, and one of the worst linesman decisions I think I've seen this season. Danjuma, yet again the main man, runs in behind, and I'm watching it, and look at me, I'm not a linesman, but you can see Danjuma's about 2-3 yards offside. But the play plays on, comes back to Lloyd Kelly, and a wonderful strike from him, 25 yards out. Some brilliant Bournemouth long strikes. But Danjuma's offside, and in the replays it shows he's about 2-3 yards offside, which it looked like in real play. So a really odd one. Bournemouth win the game 3-1. Congratulations to them. Norwich City knew even if they beat Bournemouth tonight, they weren't going to be crowned champions. They had to beat Watford on Tuesday. And that still remains the case. If Norwich beat Watford on Tuesday, they are champions. But just enjoy it. Norwich are Premier League. I'm over the moon. I don't care about the loss. I'm still partying. And yeah, what a remarkable team this Norwich City team are. And I'm sure on Tuesday night, with 11 men, we're going to play just like we did in those first 10 minutes. Quick, on the pace, and show just what a brilliant team we are. But we've already showed that all season in these 41 games. And I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Subscribe to Norwich City Central if you're new. Tuesday night, that's the big game, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.